I'm Cecily, and welcome to Pink Things Through. Welcome, ladies. I want to give you a few pointers. It's more so like what I would tell my recently diagnosed self. If I could go back and speak to her, the many things that I would say. The first thing that I would tell her to do is allow herself to feel. Allow yourself to feel these emotions. Allow yourself to gather, to compartmentalize things, to understand. If you have to go and be by yourself for a certain amount of time, go do that. Anything that assists you on this journey to organize your thoughts, organize your area, give you clarity. I do advise for you to research on the type of cancer that it is told that you have been diagnosed with. You do have to, however, know when to stop when it comes to researching. You don't want to go overkill with research, but you do want to understand what it is that you are dealing with, what it is that they are saying that you have, what stage, what type, is it rare, is it common, what are the percentages of women that get it. Another thing that I would suggest you get, my nurse navigator gave me this, and it was at no cost to me. It is this breast cancer treatment handbook. It is this book, and this is the book that I would read for hours at a time. So I would tell her, pull back a little bit on the research. It's gonna be there. There's drawings in here. I love the diagrams in here. So some of the table of contents read, the emotional impact of breast cancer. Our emotional state of mind when we are told that we have something that we feel that will kill us. It takes away our joy. It takes away our happiness that says you're going to live. It takes that away. So the very first one is the emotional impact of breast cancer. And I wonder why. No, honestly, I know why. Relationship with your partner, helping your children cope. At the time, I had a 7-year-old, and she loved me, she cared, but sometimes she had a hard time coping with it. Calming your fears, partnering with your treatment. What is breast cancer? It's like we know, it's like we think we know what it is, because it's just the term cancer, but it's more detailed than that. Your pathology report. Oh my gosh, this will help you understand what you are reading when you get that pathology report. This literally saved my life. It is written by an oncology nurse. It says this book has helped over 500,000 women regain control after breast cancer diagnosis. And it is not lying. It literally saved my mental. Another thing that you should also look into, it's called Beyond the Shock. Okay? It says breast cancer questions, breast cancer answers. The resource for breast cancer education. And it is not lying. Learn about breast cancer. Ask questions to get answers. Hear real stories from people. It's nothing like getting information from another pink sister. So, this is what, let me see. This is Beyond the Shock. This is their card. This shows you videos. I mean, there's nothing like, it's the media age. So who wouldn't want to see a video? You click play And it is literally giving you a step-by-step of different chapters and understanding what is happening inside of you. So it is going to help you and assist you in getting you past that initial shock of, oh my gosh, I have breast cancer. I mean, the website is phenomenal. If you are working or looking back to start working after a cancer diagnosis, Cancer and Careers is a phenomenal nonprofit organization that you should look up. And I won a scholarship, and they paid for my travel, they paid for my hotel, food. I mean, it was the best experience ever to be amongst people who are going through similar things that I'm going through, and we're all just there to gather information. We were able to speak to doctors on a panel. We were able to break off into sections, and one of the sections that I went to was creating boundaries, and I really didn't understand how important that was until I went to that break off section. And this is all of their information. I will post this as well. So one of the books that I received was Job Search Toolkit. This book is assisting you with your resume building, keywords to use, interview methods, tips online, brand, resources, legal rights. That is a big one because a lot of our Pink Sisters don't know what their legal right is in their state when it comes to, I have breast cancer, but my manager or my boss seems to feel like they have to know about my medical, and really they don't. They even provide sample resumes. Did you know there are websites specifically designed for supporting someone diagnosed with cancer? Download our Maintaining Online Privacy Guide for help with setting up a secure profile. They cover it all. They gave us these brochures, on-the-go fitness guide, on-the-go makeup. I'm not really that good at makeup, so I should probably read this one. On-the-go nutrition, the most important resources for working people with cancer. This is great information for all type of resources, whether it's financial, fertility clinics, and medical information as well. Another step that I would tell my recently diagnosed self would be get organized. I bought myself a small handheld daily planner that goes inside of my purse. I cannot stress getting organized enough. Get a system. If the place that you call home or the places that you are for the most part is in a disarray, everything else will feel like catastrophic because nothing else is in place. I urge you to pay attention to those things. The next thing that I will say, journal. I journal a lot. I tell myself, before you go to bed, write how you feel, write what you're thinking. Another thing that I would say is reach out to the ones that are closest to you. Reach out to that support system. Let them know what's going on. Most of the things that I needed were emotional. It was spiritual. It was something that I just couldn't give myself. It was something that money couldn't even buy. Go to them. Let them know what's going on and ask them, does your life permit for me to be able to anchor on to you when need be? Because I will tell you that the support that I got from whomever was willing to give it to the capacity that it was needed, there's no words to express. I've gained a certain type of value, a certain type of just love and just appreciation for them. So when it comes to the people that you confide in, the ones that you're the closest to, reach out for them. And if they're willing to say, hey, yes, I can be there for you. You know, I can be there for you in the times that you need me. Allow them the space to do so. Because this road was never meant for you to do it alone. So don't try to. Allow them to help you carry this burden. So if you have those people that want to be there for you, allow them to. So that will conclude So You're Diagnosed. And this will help the pink sister that's at least within the last couple of months who's newly diagnosed. Doesn't necessarily have to be this month, but a couple of months before, or maybe even a couple of months after I'm putting this video out. But this will assist that pink sister. And as always, I love you, pink sisters, and I wish nothing but life for you.